welcome back to my channel, Jamie Friend Colors. I'm Jamie, and welcome to my messy desk. I need to change the paper on my desk, and I just haven't done it. But so you get to put up with this paper today. Maybe I'll get it changed later on today. I don't know. Anyways, today we're going to look at finishing or playing with some of these girls that we've been coloring the hair of from the Coloriage Wild Books by Emmanuel Collin. There are these. There's the third one, there's a second one, and there's a first one. And we've been using all of them to do our hair tutorials. And so we've got quite a pile here because I have the ones we've colored on film and then the practice one that I did before. So this is the one we did on film. This is a little practice one with the same colors. They turn out a little different just by how much shading and how much you're putting in. But so we have all of these. I thought we could pick one or two and kind of play with a little bit. Just have some fun. I pulled my pan pastels. I thought we could do their skin with some pan pastels, color some flowers, just play a little bit. I don't know. Anyways, got lots to pick from. So let's pick one to start with. She's really pretty. We could just do some skin on her. Let's start with her. We might do another one. Let's see how it goes. So I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit. So I'll have a link down below, but just pan pastels and then some soft tools. I've bought my pastels in the sets that are like, it comes in a box, and it's the set of shades and a set of tints and then the regular ones, and then I've bought a little tube of half of the extra dark. So far I'm going to buy the other half of the extra darks pretty soon, I think. My birthday's coming up, so I'm hoping for that I can kind of finish off and get the rest of them. So anyways, I'll link some of those down below. You can find them. You can buy them as individual pans. You can buy them all together. It's like $300. So I will link some of that down below. But right now I just pulled some that I like to use for skin and put them in this little tray. And just so that it's easier to work from. So I think I'm going to start by putting some burnt sienna tint kind of all over. I'm just going to touch the pan with the sponge. And put it on there. It takes so little, like literally just touch the pan. Just touch it. And it also erases really well, so that's fun. And you can put colored pencils over the top of them as well. So they're just kind of a fun medium to play with. And they build up pretty quick, and you get a lot of color payoff for really quickly, a lot quicker than with your pencils. So they're fun. I don't use them all the time, obviously, but I thought for this would be fun to play with. We're into the new year. It's been good so far, 2019. I know there's a lot of problems in the world, but my own individual life has been interesting. We are going to therapy with our 4-year-old. he was adopted from foster care, and he was exposed to drugs in utero and as a fetus, and we just had some issues with him screaming and not bonding correctly and stuff anyways, and it's just been really hard and kind of makes you feel like you're failing as a mom and stuff. And so I've been dealing with that, and we've started therapy, and it's hard, but I feel like maybe I'm going in the step in the right direction, and that things will improve, and the 2019 is going to be a good year. We're going to come out on top at the end of it. So just a process. I'm going to grab my eraser to have it on hand. Alright, let's grab some stuff and shade a little bit. What's this one? This is Burnt Sienna Extra Dark. I'm just going to grab the teeniest, tiniest little bit of this and just like touch. That's it. I'm just going to put some of this in the shadow here. Yeah, anyway, so while it feels really hard right now. I mean, he screams all the time, fights, back talks, just, it's so hard. And then I have my autistic son, and he has meltdowns, and so by the time I put them to bed at night, I'm exhausted, and I just feel like I'm failing on all accounts, and it's been so hard. And I try to tell, my husband and stuff, but he doesn't see it all. He works, and yeah, but over the holidays, he was home for probably a week and a half, and so he really got to see what's going on, and he's like, no, this isn't normal, this isn't right, you shouldn't be having to deal with this, we need some help. And so we were able to reach out and get some help, and so we've started therapy. Yesterday was our second day of going to therapy with him, and I don't know, we'll just take it as it comes. It's hard and it's weird, and to be in this room with this person who's telling you how to interact with your child just feels a little awkward. I'm still putting that extra dark, just tapping it in a few places will blend it out, but so I don't know. But I feel like that, as hard and as it is right now, that I don't know, I just feel really good about it, and like we're gonna come out on top and better all around for it. So yeah, I'm hoping anyways, because if not, I don't know how long I'm gonna survive. Oh, put a little bit up there. Okay, let's grab, what other color do I have here? Let's grab this color. This is Burnt Sienna. So I've used Burnt Sienna Tint and Burnt Sienna Extra Dark, so now I'm gonna use just Burnt Sienna. And again, I'm just gonna touch it tiniest little bit, and I'm just gonna go over that extra dark that I put in and just kind of pull it out a little bit. Just like I would with the pencils. Anyways. My oldest son, he has a ear infection and a sinus infection, and he failed his hearing test at school. I think because he has the ear infection, but anyway, so I'm trying to get that. I try to take him to the doctor and get medication and get it cleared up, and then we'll have him go back in and take another ear test when he's had plenty of time to kind of recover from that. So, life, right? Sometimes I just need to sit down and relax. They're all at school right now, which is one of my favorite times of the day. Because I'm a bad mom. No, I'm a tired mom. Alright, so let's grab a little pink for her cheeks. This is Permanent Red Tint. Grab just a little bit of that, just a touch. And put that on her cheek. Gonna kind of tap it in. Alright, then we're going to take the Burnt Sienna tint, the color we started with. I'm going to kind of blend out some of those shadows. I'm just blending out that color, just touching the pan as I go when I need some more color. It's really the littlest bit. If you have the pan pastels, I know they're a little bit expensive. My camera died. They're expensive to start with, to buy all the pan pastels, but they seriously last forever, like as long as you don't drop them, which I have dropped one, but don't drop them. It's not good. You'll cry. But you seriously need the smallest amount and they'll last forever because of it. So someone asked me about brands that I like. I've only ever seen this brand, Pan Pastel. Like, I don't know how they've managed to do that nobody else has picked up and started making off brands, but I haven't seen any. So, I said everything will be linked in the description box down below, so. I'm just cleaning off my sponge a little bit. I'm just kind of tapping it off. And then I'm going to grab a little white, I think. Yeah, a little white, and then I'm going to touch it in the light burnt sienna so that I have a little bit of a lighter color. And kind of blend a little bit more here. Okay, I'm going to do that again. I'm going to clean off my tool, grab some white, touch it in the burnt sienna tint. I have a little bit. Okay, I'm going to do that one more time. A little bit of white, a little bit of the burnt sienna tint. Come down her nose here. Her eye there. Just blend it out. And then I'm going to grab that permanent red tint. Yes. That we did with her cheek. I'm going to tap in the permanent red and then tap in the burnt sienna tint. And just get a little bit of color. In there. It's just kind of like painting, I guess. I don't know. Just putting down the color. It's looking good though. I'm going to grab a little bit of white. Just blend it out a little bit. And then let's put some of that permanent red on her lip there. We'll shade with some pencil on top of a few things here, but here we go. Okay, let's stop there with the skin. I really like that. I think it turned out great. Just nice little easy blend there. I have some green here. I thought we could do some of the leaves that are on her head. This is Chrome Oxide Green. I'm gonna just one tap in the Chrome Oxide Green, and then we'll put some of this down. So tap it in there. There we go. Let's touch it. And tap it in there. Pan pastels are kind of fun on pages that are a little bit grayscale. Like this has a little bit of grayscale. I'm not a huge fan of like grayscale, but this is, I don't know, somewhere in the middle. It's not just line art, it does have a little bit of shading because the pan pastels are not completely opaque. That you can see some of that shading through it, which is nice. Makes your life easy. Okay, let's see. What else? Let's grab a little of this burnt sienna. And I'm going to tap it in the burnt sienna, and then I'm going to tap it into yellow ochre tint. I'm going to put it on this bird. There we go. Just some more burnt sienna. Okay, I'm going to take, what's this? This is red iron oxide extra dark. I'm going to tap once into there. Pull in some of these shadows a little bit. Okay, I'm going to grab some yellow ochre tint. Just tap it in a little bit. I don't want to lose that dark altogether. Just kind of blend together a little bit. There we go. Okay, and then let's take a little bit of, what's this? Ugh, stuck. Okay, this is red iron oxide tint. I'm gonna clean my sponge off a little bit. I'm gonna grab the red iron oxide tint and kind of give him a little bit of a pinkish tummy. Okay. I'm just seeing if there's anything else I want to do with pastels, or if I just want to grab pencils for the rest of it. I think pencils. So I'm going to set this aside, and we're going to erase anything we want erased. If there's anything that got outside the lines that we don't want. This is a AF matte eraser. I'll have it linked in the description box down below, but it's just a nice little electric eraser. It just kind of helps erase any of that. Okay, looks good. So I'm going to go spray this with fixative before I use pencil on it. Okay, now we're going to grab our Prismacolor Premier pencils, and we'll add a little bit more to her. I love the way her skin looks. I don't know that I'll touch her skin. We'll see how it goes. Let's grab just a little bit of shading for her mouth. Let's grab a little henna. Put it kind of in the center there. There's henna, and then let's try a little rosy beige. Okay, so I just gave her a little bit to her lips. Let's grab some chartreuse green. This is a nice light bright green. Let's put a little of this on the tips of her. I think I just broke it. Okay, hang on. Okay. So some chartreuse green, 980 and 9. I'm just going to put a little bit of this and some on there. I'm kind of putting it on the, oh my goodness. I wonder if I dropped this pencil. It happens on occasion. It's not a good thing, obviously, because then they break. Might have to grab a different pencil. Okay, I have another chartreuse green. Let's try it. Okay. Alright, so I'm just putting this on kind of the right hand side of these leaves on the ends. Just kind of brighten up that side a little bit. Okay, that just gives it a little bit of contrast, a little bit of interest. I really love chartreuse green. I think it's probably one of my favorite colors. So I'm going to put it in her for her eye color as well. I'm going to kind of base coat her eye in this color. And then let's take a little peacock green and do a little shading in that eye, just a little bit. We're not going to get too detailed or anything. This is kind of a loose relaxed color session here. So I'm going to just put it up here, down here. And then take that chartreuse again, just kind of blend it out. Okay, let's see, what else do we want to do with the pencils? We've got this Got some greenery and some flowers. So let's grab, well, maybe let's do that peacock green. And we'll just put a little on kind of the inside parts of these leaves. Down the stem. I've got Paparazzi from Lady Gaga running through my head. I think it was in the car when I drove my kid to school. I'm just taking this up the branches. Okay, and then let's grab maybe apple green. And I'm going to go over the top of the peacock green and then out past it, so finish coloring it out. Look at these little Okay, that looks good. Let's grab some yellow, a couple of yellows, and do these flowers. So I'm going to start with yellow ochre, and I'm going to put that in the middle. It's kind of close to our hair color. I'm sure we used this on her hair, so I'm hoping it doesn't blend too bad. Maybe we should do some pink. Should we put some pink in the flower so it doesn't blend too much into our hair? Yeah, let's do that instead of yellow. Okay, so we'll put this kind of in the center of everything, and then we'll use a pink. I'm literally just scribbling this on. Okay. Right there. Okay, so instead of this, let's grab, let's try some salmon pink. I'm going to leave the tips of them white, but I'm going to use the salmon pink to blend out that yellow ochre a little bit and give it a little bit of pink, more pinkish, orangish color, so it doesn't blend in so much with her hair. Okay, let's zoom out and look at her. I think she looks great. Yeah, I like her. I don't see anything else that I really want to do with her. I think she looks fabulous. So maybe I will end her there then. All right, so let's go over the, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We do mini-series. Right now we're working on hair. Then we throw in some full colors or finish a picture as well. So please join us, come back. We love to have you. If you want to show me your pictures, hashtag JamieFranColors on Instagram or, you know, Twitter or Facebook or wherever you hashtag your stuff. So don't forget to include me so I can see and so the rest of us can see what you're working on. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.